It's Terrier 661 Sutton, and this is Bondville Model Village in Bridlington. So we are here out having a look around. Here's the church. And there's a few buildings, and I think it might be a farm or something, some sort of garage here. And there's people. And there's also some scout tents out there, and there's brownies there. And then there's travellers, or gypsies if you want to call them that. Anyway, going past there, we have the air ambulance and the Florence Nightingale Hospital, which is here. One of those toy ambulances again. And then we have a big air ambulance here, which has been rebranded for Yorkshire Air Ambulance because we are in Bridlington. I will show you the train in a moment. It's probably normally what most of you lot come here for, trains, so I'll show you that in a minute. It's not very, it's nice. Well, anyway, here is a field of massive cows eating bales of hay. And along there, when we get there to it, there is some tractors in a field. Here's some sheep. There's some sheep, and there's tractors, if you can see them just there, as a tractor. So there's a big house here, it's a guest house up on the horizon, and lots of interesting characters and things around it. And here, finally, we have the tractors. So we have the John Deere, I think it's 850R John Deere. And then we have the case, which is a bit shattered. But yes, this is Brooder again, toy company. For some reason they think the steering wheel is hanging out the roof or something. I think it might be just for the turning the wheels at the front. Anyway, here we have the farm. So we have the Land Rover Discovery, we have the chickens on the driveway, we have the greenhouse. We have people doing the washing, all sorts, and there's all sorts of old tractors at the back there, so that's fun. Going round, there is a caravan park up here, and a couple of people being chased by bulls, so that's funny. And we have some people building a wall, which is interesting as well. But yes, the irony is two of these people are inbred and the bull is chasing them out of the field. Now here's the campsite. We have a SpongeBob-esque branded camp motorhome. And we have several caravans which look scratch built, which is nice. And then we have people just doing their thing, you know. And this is the St. Valentine Abbey, it says. That's incredible. That building. And there's the guest house again. So we're moving slowly but surely towards the other houses and buildings. So anyway, we carry on. There's a pond over there with a raft and two people. They look like they've had a week in there or something. And we just have some green empty fields for a bit. And there's hikers and walkers with their dogs and things. And we go over to the other side of the hospital here. So that's the hospital again. And then over there some more buildings, so we'll go around to that later. There's my shadow reveal. So we carry on going around to a road of houses. So the idea is that what we're on, the human, is like the main road for them, because look, there's loads of little things that go out into the road. Someone's saying choo choo. I think they've spotted the trains, so that's good. So here's a bit more of a close-up view of the people outside and things like that. And now we are at a builder. It's a builder. And there is a massive lorry, and there is was a largest lorry, and there's a John Deere Gator at the back there. And there's some other buildings along here, and then we come up to the traveller or gypsy caravans or whatever you want to call them up here. Their horses and their fire. And now there is another street with about 8, 9 houses there. And then there's this other house here, which is nice. Looks like the constable on the road, standing there, making sure nobody goes over the speed limit, because there is a Volkswagen there. And as the road bends towards the garage, and also it passes the railway line, which is nice touch. So this is the final cottage for the railway lines over there, and then there's a garage. Go to a garage. So we are slowly making our way towards the garage, which is nice. Oh, and there is some bathers over by the river, which is nice. It's a bit of a change from my normal content. And then here we have the garage. So we have what seems to be some sort of old rally car, a Morris Minor, and a Mini Coupe Mini 1 2003. And then we have 2 motorbikes, and 3 mechanics, and also a British Red post box. So the road bends along here. The road bends along here to see a cricket match. Cricket match is going on. So we have a few. And oh, here's the train. Here's the British Rail green, 2-tone green shunter called Clayton D8573 with a conflat, which is that wagon it's pulling is its battery pack, so that's why it goes round and round. There is a wind-powered Ferris wheel over there, and here is the cricket field. Don't know who's winning, but it looks like the visitors are winning. Looks like the visitors are winning. There is the Star Pub, and there's a man unloading barrels, casks of beer. Please excuse the alarm noise, I reckon that's just somewhere nearby. Anyway, we're moving around the cricket field. Here's the umpires and the fielders, and there is the person who's wonderful. If anyone's gone out yet. And as you move along, there is lots and lots of little sponsors and nods to local businesses and villages and things like that. And that's very nice and that. So we bend round, and then there is a row of shops, but there's some people, so we're going to social distance. I always wear face masks on public transportation and stuff, you know. What people have to do. That's the norm these days, isn't it? Moving round to the school, which is just in front of these bushes here. There's a school with lots of people having fun. And then there is the row of shops with the UPS van, a BMW taxi, and the lorry over there. But now we're going to show just on the playground. We've got a seesaw, some sort of thing, swings and roundabouts. A couple other things that might be fun. This is Bondville Village School, and there's the strict-looking teacher. The kids all having fun. And so here is, well, what they would call Bondville Town's Village Square. I mean, there is the roads, there is everything. There is a game shop, there's a carpet shop, there seems to be a pub over there. There is a normal shop there. There is a motor accessories thing there. There is a junk shop there. And there's another one there, recycling project. And there's the bandstand, the band are playing. We'll move on to a load of houses, of B&B, and a few houses along here. And there is the beautiful castle over there. So we move round to the church here. Move on to the church. Oh, and here's the train again. There's Clayton again. Might be based off the Class 17 Clayton, but I don't know. Could be. Could be. There seems to be some people playing bowls over there, some people playing tennis or badminton, playing doubles over there, and some people in the swimming pool, which is nice, nice touch. And then, yes, there are people playing bowls. And then this is the Expense, or the Expanse Hotel, so I reckon this is a luxury, so we've got Range Rovers, Bentleys and BMWs here. You know, all the luxury vehicles, and we've got posh gates at the front, and there's a gardener out in the front. It's a big hotel, and we go round and there's some people having afternoon tea, and a dog lying down, and there's everything there. And then, yes, so this is so much I can show you so far, but here's the church again, and then there's just a look onto the next bit of the village. Let's keep on going. So we have the Bentleys. There's a lady getting into a Bentley there. I think it's supposed to be the Expense because it's like a posh hotel. There's a train for the third time. There is a train station and there's a couple of other locomotives and things over there which I will get down to. This model village owns 3 trains and the rest of it's normally cars and lorries and buses and things like that. But anyway, yes, this is because of COVID-19, this is a one-way operation. Nobody's allowed to touch anything apart from the owners, probably. And there is the on-look onto the rest of the town, which I'm about to show you in a moment. And then I'm going to record the road train. I'm going to walk through the road train and have a nice time on ride down there to, I think it's Limekiln Lane. And we're going to get fish and chips at a place called the Bread Boys. So that's fun. And here is the quayside area with the lighthouse and the several Bellamori coloured houses with a lorry loading and quite a few boats on the harbour. But this is the jewel in the crown, as they say, which is the massive ruined castle ruins, which is amazing. And then there is the model boats that go around. And here we have this. That boat's called after you. So this is like a canal that leads into there. Anyway, moving on, the Dockside area has a lot of insects that are interested in the flounce boxes. The also features, if you can see it, a blue Leyland Titan PD2 along there. I think that is a Leyland Titan PD2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that's what it is. Anyway, we have the rest of it. So we have a fruit and vegetable shop, we have a clothing shop, and also right along here we have some sort of bakery, maybe food shop. We have an ironmonger, a model shop, which is called Crab Pot, which is quite ironic because Bridlington is quite known for a crabbing town. We have a fishmonger, a fish and chip shop. We have another food shop along here, I think that's a butcher. We have an antiques shop. We have a press shop. We have a shoe shop and a couple of other things. And also, here is the best bit. The station. Unfortunately, I can't go any further, which is annoying. But there goes the train again. And the doll's house accessories shop. All sorts of things along here. Moving on. There is a familiar face. If you can guess who that is, I'm sorry, but he's there. Feels like he's everywhere I go. I mean, I do like Thomas the Tank Engine, but not as much these days. But yeah. There is a bit more of a close-up of the Leyland bus over there. East Yorkshire. The East Yorkshire bus is the best. Everyone has their own opinion. So here's a big church or cathedral, I don't know what it is, and there is someone getting married. And then there is more. We've got a petrol station with a Morris Mini. We've got a massive lorry. There's a statue of the War Memorial. And we've got lots and lots of other buildings, shops and houses around here. But yeah, there's bridesmaids, there's best man, there's everyone and everything there. And we've got stained glass windows as well around the side. And we're coming up to some of the railway siding and a market stall. So we've got a bric-a-brac store there. You can see that there. And then you got Thomas the Tank Engine. He was missing his number 1 and also he's missing his tank's extension on the sides. So his tank should go to there. Go to his smoke box and actually just go end there. But it still looks like Thomas in a way. Even though he's missing his white running board and he's got 1 coat short. There is a cat on the church roof. There is the castle. It is Bondville Mall Village. People, you should really come and see this. Also, Bondville Junction signal box, which is nice. So I'm just going to give you one sweep. Oh, there's some sort of fairy goblin village there. Don't know what that is. It's probably something for the girls, I don't know. Well, anyway, there is the last look at Bondville Mall Village. I hope you enjoyed that long video. It took 4 attempts to make, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.